Today's task is to change the drain and the garbage disposal. It's acting up with a new one, InSinkErator 3/4 horsepower. So we're going to do some measurements before we get started. This looks like the right model. This is the top part. This is the water inlet with the clamp. We've got a bracket that attaches to that for the outbound water and gunk to come out. We're going to try to use our existing PVC pipe because this one is not long enough. But you put this washer, I'll show you, in this bracket and attach it. And we're going to take the old parts out, this insert here. And then when we do the electrical, what's kind of nice is there's this little black clip. Push our wires in here, they're marked on here. Live, neutral, ground. That snaps into here. And then wires go in here, and then that's going to be covered. Of course, we're going to use this wire protector to be covered with this. So, hardest part will be making sure we can get this out correctly, put the new one in correctly. This new one, this little drain plug comes out so you can clean it. And it has a fiber gasket. The instructions talk about a rubber gasket, but this one doesn't use that. So first steps, disconnect the inland hose, the output pipe. Probably, I guess we'll just use this little tool here and just turn it clockwise looking down and then disconnect the wires. Okay, the garbage disposal breaker is off. Let's double check. Okay, no electrical problems. Okay, I'm going to take this off, this screw, and we'll probably get some water coming out of this. Try to get it drain into this bucket. Turn up the other way first, and then we'll take these two off. We'll take these two off. I don't think there'll be any standing water, but this is probably full of gunk and everything. And then these little brackets here are where we put that Z-shaped Allen wrench to turn this, break it free. Okay. Gonna expect water to come out of here. And nothing came out. Okay, we're gonna leave that up there. Nice and high and everything. Good. Okay, let's take these off. Okay. Let's put the bucket back underneath here.
One tail?
No. Where's the bucket? Oh, here it is. I don't know what's going to come out of here, if anything. Nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this horizontal off of this thing to get out of the way. Okay, not too much gunk actually, but you see the little collar right there, and then the little screw-on thing. That collar just fits inside this hole, and there's a rim when you're putting it back together. All right, we're going to try to take this. I got this bucket here, so it doesn't fall far. It's mostly underneath here. I don't want to try to hold it up or have it go crashing.
rubber mallet.
Got it off.
That's gonna look good on the video.
Okay, nobody hurt. That was all or none. That thing is smelling in there, which it should. It's a garbage can.
Screwdriver. Yeah, I think it goes up in there and then they're just like, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
see the wire nuts? Okay, let's see, black and white. Don't touch anything, but we're 100% sure everything's off, but it's always good to check again when you get near the live wires.
Black to
Alright,
black to white, then you touch the black to brown.
nothing. Nothing. We're cold. Alright, good to go.
I have an old one here if you want to try.
Digital?
No, mine is older than yours.
Okay. Take the ground off. Okay, got it out.
Good night.
Wires still look good. No cuts on them. Everything looks nice. The ground is considerably shorter, about 1.5 inches. All right. Okay, we're gonna have to take these screws out. This drain is held on here
It's like this.
by this little O-ring, metal O-ring. There we go. Now this should come apart. This comes off, and there it goes. Got it out. Okay. Now we're gonna scrape off some of this stuff. Now it's clean down here now.
It's gonna fall down here. Okay, where you want it.
Where's the button?
That's okay. You gotta. Still wood. You know that you get it. Just light up. Is all.
Okay, we have it disconnected. We got, oh, they did use the Z to take it off. Except ours wouldn't go in the holes in that direction for some reason. Got the electric taken apart, wires out, took the top off, got this all removed and cleaned out. Putty's off. Now we're ready to install. We put in the new drain and D, and we already know that D is optional, rubber sink gasket, which there isn't one. Okay, so we'll use the old garbage disposal with a cloth to hold this new drain down, put pressure on it. So we're taking the new one apart, and you can see that metal O-ring right here. That actually holds this thing into the bracket. I have to take that off to assemble this. So you can just put your screwdriver on here and get that started and pop it off. When we assemble it, we're going to put that putty around here, put that in the sink, and then from underneath this will go through here, and we tighten these screws a little bit, and then we'll put this ring back on, and when you tighten those screws, it's going to pull this part part right here will go up against the bottom of the sink, and these screws will pull this down away from the bottom of the sink, therefore pressing this down into the sink. Okay, making the sausage here. So, you know, we got a lot on there. What doesn't get used will either squeeze out inside the top of the sink or underneath the sink, like we scraped off in the bottom. It's only a little bit that we need to make the seal, but soon pack it in there for now. To get your words lined up the way you want them. The InSinkErator. Okay, that's good for now. We'll tighten it up. Okay, we got a towel in there now. We're going to put the old garbage disposal on top of that. It showed laying down. I don't know if it matters. Yeah, you may want to. You can see the putties come down through the drain. First piece that goes on is gasket. There's a slight beveling on this right here. We're going to make that go into this area like this. So I'm going to push this in here and then get this metal O-ring back on. Where's the opening? Oh, there's the opening. I'm kind of getting disoriented here. Okay, got it. All right. You can see both sides of that O-ring are in the groove. Now, just start tightening. Okay, they're all stopping. Okay. You can see it's coming down through here too. Both here and here. That's a good seal. Okay, see how it's spread out on the top. Okay, that's the protector.
Oh. You probably.
That's nice and tight in there. I'm gonna get the wire, run it through here. Make sure that the bare wires are measured 7/16 inch. And then when the wire comes through, poke them into these little slots here, the appropriate ones marked on here. Live black, can you read that? Live black, ground, and neutral white. This little T-piece, once we get the wires hooked in, we're going to fold it over and it's going to slide into the little tabs at the bottom of the garbage disposal like that. actually like this. This will be the bottom down here. It's going to slide in like that. And then later, this is going to come on top of it, that little slot right there. We're going to snap this in, snap, cover it, and then it snaps in, and then we'll screw it in the bottom right here. Okay, we're going to cut these wires because they have to all be the same length. And I'm going to strip them 7/16 right about there. All right. You can see the tabs right here. That's going to slide in here. See these little wings cutouts? It's going to go in there and slide that way. Okay, here we go. Live black is on the top. So push to snap, push to lock. Oh, nice fit. Probably should have got them all in there at the same time. Let me cut this off a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, you can really feel this when it goes in. So what I did was I just grabbed this here on the top and push. You can feel them, all three of them snap in. It's important that when we get ready to snap this in, that this is bent almost 90 degrees, because that has to turn very quickly and come through this little wire protector. We don't want it bent on here, so we're going to bend it right here to be able to slide it in. Okay, we got a good bend on it. I'm going to push this in here, and then the top and bottom, I should slide right in, get right in there. Okay, we've got this thing clipped in, and now this is going to go up here. This thing didn't seem to want to hold its little wings, but once I really tightened down on this little ground screw that holds the plate on, it pulled this down also. So now I just need to tighten these two screws, hold it in there. Okay, we've got all the electronics attached. You can see we've got these two screws tightened up. It's in there nicely. This is all held in. So now we're going to lift it, and we're going to put it up here and turn it clockwise. Okay. Go on all the way around? I suppose so.
You'll need to twist it.
I need that little tool.
I'm holding this up here.
There we go. Now, this is facing to the back. Well, that just turns. That's interesting. So the black tube is too short, but it still has, this white tube has the same sort of flange on the end. We're going to push this black washer up on it. We're using the white one because it fits. We'll put a little wing nut and this little insert on here. And those are going to go in here. Alright, got this fit into this hole. I'm going to push that little adapter. It's going to pull up anyway when I attach this nut here. And I got these started. So I'm going to tighten these up first and then come back and tighten this up. You ever watch Mike Rowe?
Yes.
He's got
Dirty
that.
Jobs.
He's got those scholarships now for the kids to go to trade school.
Oh.
He just awarded $2.5 million scholarships so people learn how to do plumbing and electrical and stuff with their hands. It's pretty cool. Not everybody's made for college.
Where did he get the money from?
He's got a foundation,
Oh,
so people donate.
appropriate thing for that show.
Yeah. Now,
Now
I'm going
we
to
have
tighten this up.
the line that's coming in, you know.
And line, yeah, let's tighten this. All right. So we have to remove this little plug that's in here. Keeps gorp from going into your blades and stuff. That's kind of nice. And then put this back on. Tighten it up. I can pull the thing off if I want to. As you said, it's a metal clamp on a plastic adapter. We don't want to crack it. Okay, I'm going to turn the power on. Number 1. Ooh, nice and quiet. Okay, I don't see any fire or sparking.
There's most of this off there. I think this thing goes in there like something like this, I think.
Yep, right there. Cool. Ooh, that cut the noise down too. Yeah, nice.
We haven't tested the dishwasher from the dishwasher.
Well, I hope it works because I'm going to Alaska.
Yeah. Can you leave your number so I can be reached?
I could leave a number, but I might be running from a bear for all I know. So what do you think of the unit compared to other ones you've done?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
It went in just according to the instructions, and it was kind of easy to work with. The dimensions were vertically up and down about the same as the old one, which was about 12 to 15 years old. So everything lined up just right. Didn't have to do any PVC cutting of the pipe, and I give it a 10.
All right.
Super quiet.